Good morning everybody. It's Sunday the 3rd of April. It's 12:13 my time. Time to go over the market again and see what's kicked off. First pair is EURGBP, which is what we always start on. As you can see, last week I said to buy at this entry level here, where you could quite clearly see price form support. Well, it formed a little tiny resistance, and then 2 days on the trot it formed support the week before last. So last Sunday I said to buy from here on market open, and we got a great reaction last week. As you can see, we managed to break above this supply zone that we failed to break the previous 2 times. So that's a little broken supply zone now. We are still bearish overall, don't get me wrong. Look at that, been bearish for a long time, but it looks like it's good momentum to keep us going, hopefully to change trend. We could start getting aims for these supply zones above here at the top of this great big channel. But we'll see, that's a long way to come yet. But as of the moment, we've created a higher high, we've created a higher low area. So if you manage to get the trade as I posted out last week, then just keep holding for now. You could even move your stop loss to your entry position to secure the trade, and just keep watching for now. We're looking to create another higher low here, and then continue to break out the channel, and then hopefully start a medium bullish trend. As I said, I thought the euro pairs were fighting back, and it's proving to be the case so far. So yeah, currently we are 85 pips in profit, but we have peaked at, yeah, so we've peaked at 180 pips in profit so far. We've had a pullback in price. I think that was due to NFP, maybe, was it NFP? Give us some market movement last week, but that's nothing now. As long as we create a higher low here and form another level of support, we can look to push out of this downward channel and start aiming for these higher TP levels. But yeah, TP1 was achieved, this supply zone here, which was broken. So as I say, secure the trade, move your stop loss to your break even, to your entry zone, perhaps even more into profits just in case it does come back down. And yeah, just look to secure some profit, because it's been a while since we've had a trade on this one. So I'd advise to move your profits to possibly let's have a look, do a 1-to-1. I'd say move your profits to a 1-to-1 level, and then we'll see how price plays out on this one. But yeah, keep watching for now. I'll update this hopefully next week. I'll send a little chart out possibly Tuesday or Wednesday to give an update on that one. So with that, we'll move to GBPJPY. I sent out a chart last week where I took an impulse entry. This form of support here that was formed as we had the pullback in price when we hit the supply zone. It got broken, then we came back and retested it. I entered on this level here when it was broken. Stop loss just above this daily candle. As we've seen, we formed a little level of support here. This is just small intraday trading stuff, so it was a bit of an impulse entry. I did only use 0.5% on this one. We've since come back and retested, but what's good is that we've not broke that high. The daily candle was lower, so hopefully that will be that one for now, and we can continue down to fill this imbalance on the daily candle here at this zone, and then possibly to meet the moving average, possibly for another push up. This would probably be better suited here, this demand zone, and then we could meet the moving average at this demand zone here, possibly for another buyback up, because the trend is still bullish. As I say, I was just trading the pullback on this one from the supply zone. So yeah, so not much profits at the moment on GJ. We did go into profits, but we've since retested the entry zone. So yeah, we were over 180 pips in profit. We're only about 20 now, so it's not a big problem. We will see what comes with this one next time. So So with that pair done, we're just holding for now. We will move to EURAUD. And again, like most euro pairs, we've had a move up. I posted this one out as you could have got in a buy for a long-term swing position. We have moved into profit like most euro pairs did. We've had a pullback in price. I think it's due to NFP last week, possibly. I think that we had some bearish action on the euro pairs because USD went a little bit bullish. But as I say, we're just looking to create higher lows now. As long as we don't keep breaking lower, we can continue to hold this longer term swing buys from the bottom here. So if you join me on this one, keep holding for now, and then once we break this little zones at the top here, create a higher high, then move your stop loss to your entry position and secure the trade. And yeah, just have some patience because it'll be a long swing this one if it does turn. There's still imbalances that haven't been filled on the daily here when we had that incredible push down, so usually 50% of that move should be, you know, retraced and filled. So yeah, it's not a bad idea to keep your long swings on hold for now on this on the euro pair. So I'll update again when we've got more movement on these ones. So with that, we will move to GBPUSD, and yeah, we're still in profit on this pair. As I said, I bought from this double, what would you call that? Is it double morning stars at the top, isn't it? It's upside down hammer. The 50% one. We've seen a pullback in price, created a higher low. We're continuing some consolidation at the moment, moving sideways. So again, not much bearish action at the end of last week, just a bit of sideways action. So I'll be looking for continuation on this one to hit the supply zone above at TP1 level, and then obviously I'm looking at all USD pairs mainly to have a little bit of a switch, at least short to medium term trends, and then we could possibly aim for these higher supply zones at the top here. So if you join me on that one, keep holding again. Not much to update really, it's a bit of a boring week. Only the other one, the EURGBP, was the biggest mover really. It just showed you the strength of the euro pairs, and GBP, as we see here, didn't really do much, so that's why that pair had the most movement. Yeah, so just keep watching for now. Not much action going on with the big swings. So with that, we'll move to EURUSD, and again, we had big movement on the euro pairs, as you can see here again. But we did hit the moving average, which is dynamic resistance. And as you can see, price closed right on it, and then we started moving away back from it. But again, like all the other euro pairs, we're looking to create a higher low for continuation of trend. So yeah, if you joined us on that one, just keep holding. And we're just looking to create higher highs and higher lows. Pretty simple trend trading. If you missed it, look, when levels of support form, like you can see here, the bearish candles just in power just stopped, and you can just buy, especially on that doji candle. If you missed this trade, you could have bought on that one. These are easy levels to identify. You know, look at these big bearish candles. There's a lot of volume, a lot of bearish momentum, and you can just see it all dying with these weak bearish candles. So it's pretty simple stuff. This is what you look for, and then you can buy from these little levels of support here. And as you can see, we had a big reaction. Again, we had a big bearish candle here, but again, straight away, the volume of the next bearish candle is dying. So it's looking like the trend's changing. So you can buy on these little levels of support here, with fairly small stop losses with the bottom of the previous bearish candle wick. So that's what to look for on the euro pairs, and if you join me, as I say, keep holding for now. With that one, we'll move to gold. Nothing much. I haven't taken a gold trade for a while since I closed that big runner that I had. As you can see, we're just moving in consolidation here. We've got a level of resistance here, we've got a level of support here. Ideally, I'd like to go up to this big supply zone for a big sell drop down. Or if price reaches this demand zone here, I could even get a buy on. But yeah, at the minute it's consolidating, no trade for me. I'm looking for a supply zone or a demand zone to be respected. As you can see, these big wicks here, when it went into it last time, it rejected up, so I'll be looking for it to be coming down to this zone and settling here for a buy back up, or if it breaks, looking for like these zones to be flipped to sell, to go further down. So that's what I'm looking for gold, but I'm not taking much on that pair at the moment. So with that, we'll move to Bitcoin, and we have got a bull trend forming. Suppose it's looking good. As you can see, we broke the previous supply. I think I showed that last week anyway. The week that we've had previously was a little bit of a consolidation week. We had a little bit of a supply zone created here. A bit of a small one. This zone has been broken. That zone got broken now, so yeah, we've created a higher high. Looks like we've created a higher low. Bit of a small one. As you can see, the rejection, this daily rejection candle from this zone that was broken. Dipped right into it and rejected right out of it. So that is clearly, you know, a bullish trend starting. Well, at least a short to medium term bullish trend anyway. Currently we are 841 pips in profit, continuing to hold. If you followed me, I hope you did on this one. I've already secured, once we broke this supply, I secured my trade and move. My stop loss is in profit on this trade actually, and I moved it to just under these supply zones here, these lows, so that's where my stop loss is at the moment, because I already took a previous buy on this trade and then I closed it for virtually no profit, so it's a bit of a wasted time. So this time, once we broke the supply, I wanted to secure some profit, so my stop loss is at 43,000, but as I say, we're looking to continue this bullish move and start breaking these supply zones at the top here, and then looking for 50k and above, hopefully. So yeah, so that's it for this week, really. A couple of the euro pairs that you could have joined along with me. Continuing to hold Bitcoin, waiting for gold to visit a big area of interest before we can take a sell or a buy from. And that's it for me this week. I will see you again next week. Cheers, everyone.